Struggles that make you stronger. Have you ever heard of the saying, if there is no struggle, there is no progress? Frederick Douglass, in a bid to promote justice and speak against slavery, said the exact same words in 1857. Life is exactly like that, you see? Every day of our lives we face problems, some as mundane as missing a bus stop, while others are as big as losing a job. What you need to keep in mind is these problems actually make you stronger. Think of your life as bodybuilding. If you don't struggle against dumbbells or barbells, your body will never get toned the way you want it to. Now, in life, if you are merely given whatever you want without doing any hard work, you will not learn to provide for yourself. If you are spoiled and sheltered from every single problem, you won't know how to overcome one by yourself. The problem will only end up overwhelming you mentally and emotionally. We don't want you to end this way, so today, we're going to talk about struggles that make you stronger. Welcome to Lux Diva, the place to dream, learn, and improve your life. Number 1. A memory that haunts you. Have you ever cheated on a test? Have you ever lied? Whenever you remember doing these things that you're not proud of, you feel your conscience pricks you. There's a sort of ache that you feel in your heart. Some of you might even have problems dealing with your day-to-day lives because of these memories. It's understandable that there are certain memories in the past that haunt you, but you don't have to carry them with you forever. The fact that you remember these things means that you have actually learned your lesson, but you have to let bygones be bygones. You have to eventually learn to forgive yourself and move on with your life. For some of you, this may not be an easy thing to do. So maybe you should try speaking to someone about it to release the negative emotions so that you can start living your life to the fullest. Number 2. Heartbreak. How many times have you failed a test? How many times have you been rejected at a job interview? How many times have you broken up with a loved one? It's never easy to feel your heartbreak, no matter what form of heartbreak takes. However, it is important to note that these things are normal in your life and they're there to help you grow. Heartbreaks are important in your life to help you know yourself better. Maybe you're not that good at one subject, but you excel in others. Maybe you're not the right fit for the job position yet, and that's why you didn't land the job. Maybe you're not the right person for your ex. You can turn these heartbreaks into life lessons so that in the future, you know which subjects to focus on, what skills to improve, and what you need to do in relationships. You should never be afraid of heartbreaks. Failure and rejections actually help you become more humble, better, and stronger. Number 3. College. Many people in high school actually look forward to their first day of college. During their first few days as freshmen, they are really excited about the sense of freedom, living away from their parents and making their own decisions. However, as soon as the homework, projects, and papers hit you, the illusion of fun and freedom starts to crumble. There are a lot of early morning classes that probably involve a lot of graded presentations and oral assessments. What's more, your night ends with more studying and schoolwork. Suddenly, you find yourself feeling exhausted and emotionally drained. However, heading into your sophomore year, you'll see how much easier the schoolwork that you previously dreaded has become. All of a sudden, you'll feel that you don't get stressed about projects, presentations, and graded class participation anymore. This shows how you were able to adapt even though you probably broke down crying a few times in your first year. This shows how the struggles that you faced made you stronger and better at handling problems. Number 4. Boring moments. Was there a time when you felt that the day couldn't get any slower? Have you ever felt so bored that you found yourself sighing a dozen times? Well, having boring moments like these is also a kind of struggle that you need to overcome. If you're the type to just sleep your way out of boredom, or if you binge watch a series you've seen a couple of times just so you're doing something, then you need to think of better ways to be productive. Try to read a book, find new hobbies, or even a part-time job. These new and productive ways you've found to kill time can actually help you become a better person. Number 5. Life-threatening situations. Have you ever been held up by a masked person with a gun or a knife? Have you ever been in or witnessed a car accident? Have you ever been so sick you felt you were going to die? Almost all of us have had to face situations that put our lives at risk, but not as many have had near-death experiences. These situations help you become more aware of your surroundings and better prepared to face future adversity. You might take some martial arts classes to learn to defend yourself, step up your driving skills, or take care of your health better by exercising, eating nourishing foods, and cutting out negative habits. Life-threatening situations also help you appreciate your life more. You have learned and you have improved because you had to go through these extreme situations. Number 6. Learning to drive, bike, or swim. Can you still remember the first time you jumped into a swimming pool? What about the first time you were learning to drive? Do you remember your first few tries at riding a bike? Doing these things certainly wasn't easy at first. You probably felt you were going to drown in the deep water, thought that you'd fail the driving test, or fell off your bike more times than you can remember. However, you kept going. You just kept trying and trying until you eventually swam your first lap, got your driver's license, or steadily biked around the neighborhood. Even though these things seem ordinary now, they have a lot more impact than you think. You learned what swimming strokes work best for you. You learned when to go slowly, when to go fast, and when to hit the brakes. These kinds of experiences help you adapt and overcome challenges, no matter how difficult they may seem. From them, you learn grit and persistence. These are essential life lessons that you can use to help yourself in the future. Number 7. Your job. Is it a struggle to pull yourself out of the bed on Mondays? The beginning of the work week is usually a time that causes anxiety, and many people feel tired before even arriving at the office. Just remember that aside from helping pay the bills, work can help you become a better person. As you acquire knowledge and gain experience from working, you will meet new people and build relationships, which helps you improve your interpersonal skills. That's why even though you may think that your job is stressful, don't forget that you're learning and changing for the better because of it on a daily basis. Remember that you are stronger than you give yourself credit for. You have survived numerous challenging situations up to this moment. We are confident that you will survive the next ones, learning from each of them. Remember, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. These are some important struggles that many of us have had to face in order to be stronger. What are some of the other challenges you faced that made you stronger? Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Thank you for watching! If you're still here, then brace yourself because we have another point for you. The last one might trigger some emotions for some of you, so we'd recommend having some tissues ready just in case. Here comes the bonus. The death of your loved ones. Pain, anger, sorrow, grief, numbness. These are emotions that you usually feel when you lose someone who holds a special place in your heart. If you've ever grieved for a loved one, then you know how short and unexpected life is. It's a very scary experience. You just feel so hurt and you feel that everything's just a mess. However, this also makes you realize that nothing stays the same. No one lives forever. Those who have experienced losing their loved ones know how important it is to be in the present moment and how much you need to live in the present more. Be with your family more. Value the people who are still with you and say, "I love you," or "I care about you" more often. Undoubtedly, losing a loved one is one of the most painful and difficult struggles that a person has to face, but it also comes with a lot of lessons to help you become better and stronger. Remember that no matter how hard the situation becomes, time heals all wounds, and you'll become stronger. That's all for today. We appreciate that you stayed with us up to this point. See you next time here at Logs Diva.